Look who's back, everybody. Jorge. Say hi, Jorge.
Hi.
Jorge's here to do some grafting for us, and we're going to graft a number of different tropical fruits today. And we're going to start out doing a video on how to graft carambola, also known as star fruit. Jorge must be bored already. Grafting is a way for us to clone specific trees who have attributes and behaviors that we like. So this star fruit behind me, for example, it produces fruit pretty much all year round. It fruits 3 or 4 times for me and produces delicious star fruit. So I would rather take a cutting from this tree and clone it so I know what I'm going to get, rather than plant a seed from one of the fruits and wait 10, 11, 12 years. ¿Cuántos años tengo que esperar antes que me da fruta de la semilla?
La semilla,
De carambola.
unos 8 años.
Okay. Jorge tells us it takes about 8 years from the time you plant a seed until the tree would give you fruit. But if we graft it, we're going to get fruit probably in year 2 or 3. Y si hacemos inyectar, me da fruta en el año...
2 años o 3 años.
Okay, 2 or 3 years. So we would rather graft a tree because not only do we get our fruit quicker, but we know what kind of fruit it's going to be. And the first thing you need to know how to do if you're going to graft is how to harvest a good cutting. And Jorge is going to show us that right now. Enséñame cómo seleccionar una yema. He calls a cutting a yema buena. How do you know what is a good cutting to take? So Jorge just cut that cutting, and I'm going to ask him, what is it about that made it good? ¿Y por qué cortaste ese particular?
Porque esta está más derechita que esta.
Okay.
Tiene más vida que esta, porque esta ya ve como está.
Okay, so está buscando palitos que son nuevas y tienen mucha vida, mucha energía.
Ahí está otra.
Okay, so he's just looking for like healthy cuttings con el color rojo, que son nuevos, con mucha, with a lot of leaves, ¿no?
Sí.
Pero no es como otras plantas que tiene que buscar algo de flor o algo de budding. No. So this is a little different than other grafting I've shown you where we've done mango and avocado in the past, because he's just looking for healthy branches. No hay nada especial de ese, nada más que está más sano que los otros.
Está más sano.
Okay, so he's really just looking for the healthiest branches, and there he harvested a few. Y va a inyectar con esa,
Sí,
así.
estas 3 así.
Okay, and he's going to leave the leaves on and graft them onto a starfruit seedling. So let's go to the shade house and get that done. Jorge, ¿qué necesitamos? Si alguien quiere hacer eso, tienen un paquete de eso. ¿Cuáles son? Gomas, ¿no?
Sí, nosotros le llamamos liga.
Okay, liga and rubber bands. So he's going to graft with a rubber band. ¿Y qué más? Las bolsas. Tiene que poner una bolsa encima.
Bolsa,
Okay, you're going to need a bag.
un alambre.
Y eso es de un hanger, ¿no? De las ropas. Okay, he's got a hanger that he just opened up. And then he's got his
Más importante, una navaja.
sí, enséñamela. Bueno, okay. Y la otra cosa que usaste para cortarlo,
Tijera.
Okay, and a scissors or a pruning shears. So now he's gonna, and that's all you need to do this. So he's gonna take the seedling. Look at that. He took the seedling. This is a carambola seedling. So someone ate a star fruit, planted that seed, and now he's preparing. Enséñame cómo prepararlo. Okay. He's gonna put okay, so look, right here, he put a little cut in this guy to make a wedge. And he's gonna insert that into the seedling. Now let's see how he makes the cut in the seedling. Go ahead, Jorge. Anda. Okay, so look, he just cut, solo lo que hace es corta la piel, ¿no? Más o menos.
Sí, sí.
So he made a cut that's just the skin. Puedes abrirlo a mostrarlo. Es muy delgado, ¿no? La parte que cortaste. He just cut a little bit off, just enough to, just a little bit into the bark, right? Un poquito de la piel, ¿no? And then he inserts that in. Y tiene que ponerlo al lado del, algo al lado del otro.
Importa.
Okay, so you don't even have to line up the edges. You just strip that little bit of bark off, insert the little branch, and look at, he's wrapping it up with grafting tape, tied it off tight. Now look, he's gonna make a little stand with the hanger. Put the plastic bag over it. tie it down with rubber band, and that's it. Oh, so here he goes again. This man works fast. He's hard to keep up with. So there, he just cut the seedling. Now he's going to prepare the cutting. Look, he cuts one side, cuts the other side, makes a wedge, and exposes the wood. Then he makes his little cut right there and just opens up the bark a little bit. Puts his cutting in the bark. He has his grafting tape already cut and ready, and he just closes it up. Now, do you muy estrecho, muy fuerte, o suave?
Suave.
Suave. Okay, so he didn't do it really tight. He wrapped it up kind of loose. Look at, he makes his frame, puts the bag over the top, and there we have another grafted star fruit. Jorge is going to keep working there, but you just saw how to graft a star fruit. And this particular variety of star fruit is actually a sweet tasting star fruit. Some of the star fruit is sour, some of it's even a little bit bland, but this one's really sweet. So by taking a cutting from that tree and grafting it into here, I know I'm going to get the same exact fruit that I grow on that tree out in my yard. I also know that it's going to give me fruit 3 or 4 times per year. Me da fruta como 3 o 4 veces al año ese mata. Yeah, it's pretty much all year that it gives me the fruit. So we told you a little bit about why we graft. We showed you how to harvest a cutting to graft. And then we showed you how to connect that cutting into your seedling, which is the grafting process. Thank you for that, Jorge. Gracias. And don't forget to buy your farm-grown avocados and Sleepy Lizard merch at guacfarm.com.